Let's get to know each other, chat, ask questions. Don't be shy. Hey, Sarah. I see you just jumped on. Okay, so
sorry.
Where do we want to go first with this? Maria, Sarah, do you guys want to start, or I don't even know where to begin, really?
Well, let's talk about this leaderboard. Let's start there. I mean, This is super, super cool. I love that they separated the rookies. Oh my gosh, Xavier, can you not throw your nookie purposely on the ground? I love that they made a veteran and a rookie leaderboard because it really gives like everybody, a fair chance. What are you laughing at? It gives everybody. He's purposely throwing his nook on the ground. He's so not cool. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Because it gives everybody a fair chance to just come in and kick some butt and get those prizes. And you guys, you might think like, people already have $800 on the. Can you even hear me with him giggling?
Yes, I can. I'm like a little sidetracked, but yes, I can hear you
both. I can't even hear myself think in my head.
He's so freaking cute though.
Oh, but are you cute? You're cute. I know. Can you stop throwing your nookie on the ground? You might look at that leaderboard and see that people have 800 in volume or whatever. You have no idea how fast it can add up and how people can just come out of nowhere, decide to place an order, and be ready. So all of these seeds that we've been planting for however long now, they're going to start coming. Oh my gosh, I can't even think right now.
No. I might have to have. What I love about the leaderboards also is the one-time payout. Hello, that's awesome. Those are some big amounts, you guys. Big amounts. And we all have a chance to do it because we have that rookie. Having that double leadership board is huge because now we're not going against people that have been in 5 years. And we have, a better chance. There's more spots, one-time payout. I mean, it's super motivating knowing somebody new can also sign up and sign just a few of their family and friends just to start earning their VIP 800 bonus and 1600. And that's going to get them on the leaderboard. So they're going to be pushing for a chance to earn even bigger bonuses when they already are coming in and having a whole bunch that they get to earn too. So there's just so much growth with just this announcement alone. And we had more. That's, not even including the new car bonus. I mean, oh my gosh, that one, I'm excited about everything, but that car bonus, adding those 2 cars, 1,600 pay. I mean, that's just amazing that this company even does that. I mean, that's why we're the number one car. What is it? What do they call it? I don't know the exact name with that award, but the number one car bonus, whatever it's called. We're the number one because there are no other companies that have perks like this for their promoters. There's so much opportunity there for us to be super successful. So we just have to like run with it together, push each other. Sorry, I'm hitting things over here, getting passionate about it. But so I'm really excited for that leaderboard. Does anyone have questions about the leaderboard or anything like that you guys are wondering? Just remember to type in the chat if you don't want to unmute or just unmute. And Sarah, will you talk, I guess since we're talking about the announcements right now, go ahead and, how Vegas went and just why it's important to even push for these, because I know that is huge.
Okay, so Vegas was absolutely amazing. I wish all of you were there with me because it was just so different than what I expected. I expected to go on a lifestyle getaway. We won Mexico, but we didn't get to go. And in my previous company, your getaways were really like your conferences. So I was expecting a little bit more like structure and some training stuff. And while that's all good and dandy, we get that every single week on calls and, everything else. So it was really nice to just go and meet all of these really super down-to-earth people. Like Lisa Fuller came up and was giving me hugs. I mean, people like that we watch and we're like, oh my gosh, I wish I could be in her position. Like I want to be 200K or I want to be 40K or 80K or whatever your goal is. Like it was just so it's such a humbling feeling to know that our leaders are like, they're just normal, you guys. They're just normal people that literally put everything into this weekend. I mean, it was out of this world. Lisa provided us with dinner one night and got bottle service at we had like a limo ride, and then she got bottle service one night. And so we had a lot of fun together, probably more than I should have. But it was so cool to be able to do that with these people that you look up to, because it makes you realize that those people are real. They're just like us. They're just people that instead of like letting their fears get to them, they push past them, and now they're in the position that they are, which is so inspiring to me, because I know that we all hit slumps in our business, especially with a business like this. Like, there's going to be ups and downs, you guys, but when you persevere and you push through all of that struggle, you get to do things like what I just did this past weekend. And it was absolutely amazing. I mean, we pretty much got to do whatever we want and stayed in this beautiful hotel, which I did a live about. It was amazing. And then the first Thrive and Drive event, when we were walking up there, we started seeing Audis and Teslas. And I was like, hold on a second. Are they adding some more cars? And then not only did they add more cars, but they upped the VIP Elite bonus to $1,600 a month. And like Amber said, that is crazy money, you guys. I made $1,600 a month with my full-time salary job that I went to school for 6.5 years with. You know what I mean? Like, or 6.5 years for, which I'm not proud of. I could have done it in 4, but whatever. Long story short, it took me forever because I changed my major 3 different times. But y'all, that even after going to school and paying so much money out of pocket for school and books and blah, 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 I was still only making about $1,600 to $2,000 a month. And with this business, you're just going to get that on a car bonus. Like, that's insane. That is insane. Like, I don't know. It was absolutely amazing. So yeah, the VIP Elite car bonus was incredible. And I'm sorry, but the biggest thing that I'm excited about is the fact that you get to choose a flavor of lifestyle mix and a DFT come March 1st. Like, I'm sorry, but I've had so many orders not count on that dang leaderboard because people decided to choose what they want, which I feel like I need to give them that option, but it kind of sucks for leaderboards. So as far as the leaderboard goes, keep that in mind whenever you're signing people before March. If you let them choose, they're not going to count on your leaderboard. However, if you do a lifestyle pack without the DFTs, you can still let them add on their selection of DFTs. So that's what I've been doing. If people want a specific design, they still get the vanilla that comes in the lifestyle pack, but they are able to choose the DFT that they want. And I always start people with regular. So when I say choose, I just mean the design. I mean, I have had a person start on Black Label, but again, I always just start everybody on regular. But that was huge to me because I think it's really cool that we have different designs and that we have different lifestyle mixes. And I'm just excited about and you're going to be able to do it with our upgrade packages too. So when you guys order a $200, $400, $800 kit, you're going to be able to choose what lifestyle mix you want and what DFTs you want, and still separate it into men's and women's and all of that other stuff. So I just think that is amazing. I've been praying for that for a long time. And yeah, leaderboard, you guys, this was like a huge game changer for me because I was on the previous leaderboard, but I wasn't up there because a lot of the leaders were up there. And it's kind of, I know for my team, certain people say that it's motivating, and then other people say that it's not really motivating. It's kind of a kick in the face to certain people. And if that's you, don't pay attention to the leaderboard. Just pay attention to enrolling people, because your number on the leaderboard comes from how many people you enroll. So focus on enrolling and then check your leaderboard. Don't check the leaderboard. Like, I know someone that checks the leaderboard like every 15 seconds. Amber and Maria, you might know who I'm talking about. And you guys, that would drive me insane. Like, that's so much pressure. Take the pressure off of yourself and just know that if you go balls to the wall and just focus on enrolling again and again and again, your name is going to be on that leaderboard. You may not be number 1, but hey, you're on the leaderboard out of the entire company of people that have been in for 365 days or less. That's a pretty huge accomplishment no matter where you are on the leaderboard. Like I ended on the leaderboard at like number 250. And dadgummit, I am proud of that number. I'm 250 out of everybody in this company, and there's thousands and thousands of promoters. So that part was amazing to me, is just putting it in a perspective, you guys. It's not necessarily, I mean, it is a competition, but don't make it a competition with everybody else. Like, make it a competition with yourself. Put your goals on the line, put your dreams on the line, put your vision board somewhere where you can see it, and press for that spot for you and not to beat everybody else. Don't do it for that reason. Do it for the reason of why you're doing this business in general. Because the more people you enroll, like, to me, that number one, that's just a bonus. But if I enroll, like, it's my business, because it is my business this month, and while that leaderboard is going on, I know my paychecks are going to go up at the same time. And that's ultimately what we all want, right? So, yeah, that's a little bit about the getaway. It was amazing.
That's one thing, like how you're saying, just worry about enrolling. That PPA, that's what's important to me, is always trying to do better than the month before. That is what my goal always is. And that is what's going to get you up in the ranks. That's what's going to keep your paycheck growing. Every single week, you're going to get a paycheck as long as that number's going up too. So that's
right.
it. That's the goal I have.
Yeah, and as you're, going for your own personal PPA and you're starting to enroll a team. And as you're enrolling a team and you're helping them to reach their VIP goals, your paychecks are going to keep going up every week because you're helping people. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited about all that. Dude, can I just talk about this for a minute? I don't know if everyone realizes how amazing this feature of our compensation plan is. Like, this is humongous. I mean, even what they're doing now with like the, choosing $300 a month cash or $800 a month towards a luxury car, that alone in and of itself is unbelievable. Like, I have looked at so many different companies over the past 10 years. That's how long I have been in network marketing. The first 3 years were a total joke. The next 5 years I killed myself. But I've looked at everything, and I'm telling you, like, car bonuses are always so hard to hit, like almost nearly impossible to hit, maintain, and hear. Yes, you need to bust butt to get to 12K, but it's just the way our business is built here is so different. So that is such an exciting feature. I can't wait to see what they roll out with that. I think they said maybe Thursday they might have all the kinks to let us know what the deal is with that and the luggage. Like, I don't know. I told Mike that he could use his car bonus to get the family car, and I might want this Tesla. I didn't even know what that car was until they're like, it's that electric car. I'm like, what?
It's nice, dude. It is nice.
Ridiculous.
But let me put this in a perspective for you guys too. Like, we have a Volkswagen, and it's, I don't know, it's a couple years old, but our payment on it is like $300, like almost $400, right? So we always pay a little bit more than the minimum. I don't know. That's just what I was taught to do. It's like it's a 2016 Volkswagen Passat. I don't even know. Anyway, so we weren't going to trade it in because it's a new car. But if you get a car like Lexus, I know everybody thinks like, oh my gosh, it's a Lexus. Guys, if you get a 5-year-old Lexus, 4-year-old Lexus, and it's probably going to be about $300 to $500, depending on which one you get. So let's say you get that car, right? You get just a 4-door regular Lexus that's 4 or 5 years old. You get to now make that car payment. So we will not be making a Volkswagen payment. We'll be making a new Lexus payment with Lavelle's money, and we'll be pocketing that extra $300 or $400 left over from our Volkswagen payment. So we're not paying our Volkswagen, and we're technically not paying, like, we're going to trade the Volkswagen in, but we're technically not paying on this new car, and we're getting to pocket almost as much as we would have paid on our Volkswagen. Does that kind of like click with you guys? That's even more money. Like, I'm only getting the $300 right now. And so technically I'm spending only like $100 and something on our car payment, but I'll be pocketing $300 to $400 and getting my car payment paid if we trade the car in. So kind of make sure you're thinking about that, you guys, because that's crazy amazing.
No, I wasn't, sorry, not trying to cut you off, but I was watching to go on what you said. Somebody, I can't remember who's live, when the announcement came on, and they were like, that's you know, 1,600 a piece for him and his wife. I think it was that Billy guy. And he was like, that's amazing money. That's, you know, that's not just the car payment. That's the car insurance. That's the maintenance. That's the gas. That's money in your pocket. You know, that's keeping your car super nice and flashy so people see you have a luxury car. Like, that's for everything. And I already knew that, but just hearing it again, because you guys, I didn't upgrade. I get the 300 now, and that's paying for my bills right now. Like, that's something I get to do whatever I want with, just getting that option. Like, it's so crazy that this company even lets us do these things. The comp plan blows my mind. Think about it. 5 years they've been here. We've only been here 7 months. Think of everything that has been announced. Not everybody has been here 7 months, but the total time me, Maria, Sarah, all of us joined, all of, you know, the latest, whatever, people that have been, I can't get it out, people that have been here the longest on the Zoom. There has been so many announcements since we joined, so many bonuses, so many promotions, two lifestyle getaways, another one's being announced soon. That's crazy. That's just the first 5 years of the company and the first 7 months that we've been in. That's insane what it's going to be, say, another year, another 5 years, another 10 years, like insane growth.
It's not just like a boring BOGO every week.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I lost someone.
Let's be honest, yeah, exactly. It's always exciting. There's always something new. And you know what? People get overwhelmed. You're going to get overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed. We all get overwhelmed because there's something exciting always. But I would rather be overwhelmed and excited than bored and sitting around wondering what the heck to do. There's never promotions. There's never bonuses. There's never any of that. We can't say that. We have new products coming out. There's been so much new, like Cafe, the Pro Bars, Duo, like all of the stuff that's come out since we've been in. That is crazy. The products are coming out new every, little bit. The perks of the company, the promotions, everything. That is growth. Where most of us were before, we didn't see that. We seen the same thing happen or less. So to me, I hope anybody that is sitting back maybe in a funk still, because I have been there myself. We've talked about that on our last Zoom and a million times. We all have been there, or maybe you haven't. You will. It's your own business. There are highs and lows, but that you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, keep pushing forward. Because, to be successful, they say you're going to fail forward. You're going to fail because you have to learn from it, and that's going to make you stronger. And that's why we're here sharing the tips that we've already failed doing. So we're teaching you how to do it better. But we all have gone through it. I just am coming out of it the past month or so. And I'm telling you, if you just get on these Zooms, get to events, listen to the calls, get yourself back surrounded by what this company is about. I think my child's in the background throwing a fit, by the way, but get in bed. But just, it's got that fire is going to be contagious, and you are going to see that again. And that's what it took for me, is making sure I was showing up again, because even though I felt like I was working every day and I was posting every single day and I would talk to people when they messaged me, but I was in this just process of doing the same thing over and over. I wasn't reaching out to as many new people as I needed to. I didn't have my head where it needed to be. And that can be a whole nother self-development, which I do want to do, like a whole entire just law of attraction Zoom soon. But that's a whole nother thing. So just get back into getting on these and connecting with us, because that's what's going to help. That's what's going to keep helping you grow and get out of your funk if you are in one.
And Maria, you're muted.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Yep. I want to add on to the whole bit about better to be overwhelmed than underwhelmed. I know we have a lot of groups that we're in. There are events and Zooms and calls all the time. There are chats. There's a billion things. Don't feel like you have to get on everything. Don't feel like you have to go to every group to get caught up on everything or read the chat to get caught up on everything. You know, because you're going to get stuck in this vicious cycle of just constantly looking for what's going on instead of doing what you need to do, which is getting to work and doing income producing activities. So I really suggest you pick one group that you really like, check on it like maybe in the morning, maybe at night, like for a couple of minutes. I'm talking like 2-3 minutes. You can scroll. All the important stuff will be bumped to the top, just so you know. All the stuff that's really important is bumped to the top. You know, and in chat, like if you've been, just scroll up a little bit again, you're going to see the most recent conversations you don't need to catch up with everything all the time. And at the same time, like you don't have to if you want to hop on every Zoom call and you have the time for it, do it. I mean, it's definitely going to fill your cup and fill you up. But if you don't have the time for it, don't shut down because you don't know where to start. Like start somewhere, pick something and make it a priority and a commitment to get to that thing. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, I agree. Prioritize those calls. You guys, I'm not going to lie. I get on our Zooms, I get on Lisa Fuller's Zooms, and I get on Amanda Arnett's Zooms. I don't get on any other Zooms. I'm going to admit sometimes I don't even invite people to the party that on Thursday because I know I'm not going to be able to attend that party and be there for my potentials. So if that's one of those weeks, then I'd rather be there and invite them the next week. Like I don't get on the Lavelle local live or whatever they're called calls a lot because I can't, I'm like ADD. I would rather sit and look at you and be in the zone when I'm on the Zoom. On a phone call, I know for me personally, I can't focus. So I'm on the phone call and but I'm not actually, like I'm hearing everything, but I'm not actually taking it all in. So it's literally a waste of that 30 minutes to an hour for me when I could be doing something income producing. So recognize that within yourself and prioritize those calls and Zooms because if there's a promo, if there's something important, if there's a product being released, you guys know it will be all over everything, every single page. It's going to be in the chats. Like we're not going to let you guys miss out on something crazy important. But in order to not miss out, you still have to check in on a couple things like Maria was saying. But just prioritize because I know I'm the same way. I get overwhelmed. We got 10 minutes, it says.
Is there anyone that has like any questions or wants to go over anything or wants to share a tip with something that's working for you? Anybody? Any questions? Anything?
If I could make a cricket noise, I would.
I have one thing that's just a common sense thing that I'm the queen of not doing my follow-ups the way I should. And I've been really working on not doing any Facebook posts in the morning until I've connected with at least 10 or 20 people, and preferably those who are already live on, you can see that on Messenger, who's live. So I will try to connect with them and the birthdays, which of course are like supposed to do time every day anyway. But and it seems like I've got a lot more people suddenly popping up by just having done that. So that's, just like the common sense one that most everyone is or should be doing, but that doesn't mean I do. But I'm trying. I'm changing it.
That's fine. I mean, you find the system that works for you and stick to it. Not everybody works the same or gets the same results doing the same thing. Like you literally have to find what works for you and fits in your schedule and helps your business grow.
Right. I can easily lose like an hour ago. What the heck? I just was going to message 10 people. Where did this hour go? Wait, that's more than an hour.
I get that happened to me the last 2 days today. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The last 2 days I was like, where the hell did my day just go? I'm like, I had all my stuff. I was gonna do all this and I'm like, seriously, like it happens sometimes and that's fine. But here's another thing too. Don't let that paralyze you because that oftentimes if you don't do the things that you list for the day, it paralyzes you from doing what you need to do the next day. You know what I mean? Again, next day is fresh. You start right back at it and you're like, these are my top 5, 6 things that I'm going to do, and I'm going to go get them done.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, Maria, you're so consistent that it's not like when you guys are super consistent with everything, it's not a huge deal to miss a couple of those things every once in a while. Like you're doing extra so that you can miss out on those days that you're going to be super, super busy. But if you weren't posting or anything and that was your day to, interact and post, which we should all be posting every day anyway, but yeah, just want to throw that in there. Being consistent, like it does give you a little leeway. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Okay, Michelle, you're unmuted. Did you have a question?
No, I'm just not sure if everyone knows if they don't have time to post that there are apps that you can schedule posts. And I utilize that a lot.
Definitely. Latergram is one of them. What Buffer is for Facebook.
Buffer, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Wait, I don't think it's Pinterest.
Hootsuite too.
Notification for Instagram.
Yep, Hootsuite.
Hootsuite, I really like too.
Is another one. I like Planoly because of Instagram. It shows you your most recent. Yeah, it shows you your most recent posts along with where your scheduled posts will show up in your Instagram, which if you're like which I'm totally not, but if you're like a freak that wants everything, like I follow these people that literally post a pretty black and white quote like every 4 pictures so that it goes in like diagonal lines when people look at their profile. I mean, I don't have time for that, but like if you wanted to, Planoly is a good app for you.
So I had some people ask me, I know we have a couple minutes left, so I'll just go over this really quick. Some people are asking, what can I do to get to 4K? I need to get to 4K. I need to make $4,000 a month, just like different goals throwing out there. And I'm just going to say, like, if you want to hit these goals where you are making money, there are some really important things that you need to do every single day for your business with these income producing activities without fail. Like and it doesn't have to be the same for everyone. It has to be a specific goal for you. So I'm going to give you an example. There have been times where when I am hustling really, really hard for a goal, and I will say that I'm going to talk to 100 people. I'm going to follow 200 to 300 people on Instagram. I'm going to add 30 friends on Facebook. And this is every day, not a week. Like this is like a heavy hitter goal. You know what I mean? I will follow up with X amount of people. I will do 10 minutes of personal development. What else was there?
I'm going to also, starting tomorrow, I'm sorry, where are you going, Maria?
Kind of. I was just saying like engaging. So every day you have to have a specific list of your goals that you're going to do that I'm going to do this every day. I won't go to bed until I do it. That's what happens when you hit your goals, is when you're sticking to what you planned out for your day every day. No matter how big or small your goals are, just sticking to it.
I was just going to say on that, some of the things you were saying with the list, I was going to post the push, a 7-day push starting tomorrow, and just do Wednesday to next Wednesday, and do, there's just example income producing activities that, just day one, boom, take a piece of paper, journal, something, write them all down, and to hold yourself accountable, everyone can just screenshot, take a picture, whatever, of what you did that day and just post it in the message. So in the morning, I'll just post the day one, and then everyone can, just save it, share with your team, save it in your Evernote or Notes app or whatever you use so you can keep doing these. But we can kind of push each other the next 7 days to be doing these tasks and just help each other get consistent.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, especially because it's letting people know who maybe have not done something like that before. Maybe people have fallen off the wagon, just to get back into that consistency and seeing what exactly it takes that needs to be done on a daily basis.
Okay. I will post that in the morning and we'll start it. But that's really all I had is, all the announcements. I mean, we could talk forever. I know we could, but I know we have to get to work. I have all my list of people to start messaging tonight now that the kids are finally, I think. I don't know if they even are asleep, but I'm going to go get to work. I'm glad the people that did get on, we can connect, and we'll just keep doing these. Even if there's just 2 or 3 of us, I might keep doing them because I like seeing everybody's face.
Yeah, and are we sticking with Tuesdays? We think that'll be better?
I think we should.
That should work for me too.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. And you guys don't forget the lifestyle getaway gets announced. He said in the next week. So everything you're doing right now is qualifying you for that lifestyle getaway. So keep that in mind. This does not start whenever he announces it in the next week. This started in January. So if you don't get discouraged, if you haven't pushed as hard as you want to push, now is the time to start pushing. Like, we don't know what it's going to be. We don't know what the qualifications are, but I promise you, if you're enrolling people, you're going to be in a better position than people who are not. So.
And I will just say, adding on to your Vegas, I didn't get to Vegas. I earned it. I didn't go. These lifestyle getaways are just nothing like you. Oh my gosh. Like when we went to Mexico, I'm telling you, like, you want to get to these things because, like she said, they spoil the crap out of you. They spoil the crap. And that was so shocking to me. Just how you're treated. So amazing. Just, oh my gosh. I can't even
excited. Let's go kick some butt, you guys.
Have a good one. You guys reach out, ask for help if you need it. Don't be afraid.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night.